Welcome back, Stallions! And today, we're with your host, as always,
Katie.
and me, Nathan. Today, we're going to kick it off with the weather.
Odette and Katie, take it away.
Good afternoon, ARB Stallions. We're back with your weather, and starting off with yesterday's weather. On Monday it was a high of 78. On Tuesday it would be a high of 86, and then Friday would be a high of 91. Okay.
On Thursday, the highs will be at 87 and the lows will be at 66. On Friday, the highs will be at 81 and the lows will be at 61.
Considering that it's supposed to be sweater weather, the weather has been rising, but don't worry, next week it should be getting lower.
Anyways,
And that's it
back
for
to
us.
the
We're still working on our timing here. Katie?
Anyway,
Would you do the honors?
Anyways, back to the host.
Thank you, Odette and Katie, for that weather update. And yeah, guys, it's gonna be a little warm this week, right?
I'm pretty sure it's this week. But sweater weather is going to have to be on the pause for the momentary, because I don't know what's going on with today's weather. It's kind of odd, it's kind of cold, it's hot, it's weird, but besides that, let's kick it off with sports.
Hi guys, I'm Edwin. I'm here with.
Mr. Lopez, the cross country coach.
Can you tell us a little bit about cross country?
Yeah, so cross country is a team sport where you race 3 miles through not just like a flat ground, but up in the hills, kind of in the dirt and all this kind of stuff. I've been coach now for 4 years, I believe, 3 or 4 years now. Really great sport. Anyone can join as long as you're committed and you put the work in, and you'll always end up improving. And yeah, it's a great opportunity.
How is your cross country team looking like this year?
We're getting better. There's a new course this year, so it's harder for some people. But last year we got 5th, I believe, in our CIF division or however it works, I believe, right? So we got medals for the boys varsity team, and then we had actually one student, Kevin Flores, go all the way to the CIF state finals, they called it. So he went all the way up to Fresno and he raced in that race. This year, I'm hoping we do really well again. The girls' team's looking good, the boys' team's looking good. We have a big JV boys team too, so we'll see how it goes.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Marlene, also here covering your sports segment. The boys soccer tryouts were last week. Here are some pictures from that week. That is all for today's segment. Now back to the host.
Thank you, Edwin and Marlene, for that sports update. And yeah, guys, it looks really intense, huh, Nathan?
It really does. A lot of people joined for this boys soccer team, and a lot didn't get into it. Pretty tough, but for cross country, as you've seen, it is a pretty competitive sport. Really competitive. This year, they changed the whole course, and it's so painful. I hate it, but I still gotta run it. But it's a good team. It's a good sport. We'll have fun there. But now,
on to our student interview.
yeah.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim, and today I'm here with student interviews, and today I'm here with...
Chris Kevin.
What made you get into soccer, and why did you join the school soccer team?
My dad made me get into soccer, and I joined the soccer team because everyone just chill there.
So what is your motivation to get up in the morning to go to practices or games?
Honestly, just to get better. My dad motivates me to just keep on going on soccer.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration is Andrew Tate. That's a Hummer right there. I actually got his phone number.
What do you think makes a good soccer team?
Just good chemistry, good communication, and yeah.
Do you think you'll make this school year's soccer team?
I'm pretty sure I'll make the school soccer team because I'm confident in my skills. I don't like thinking negative about myself.
This has been Student Interviews. Back to you, Nathan Katie.
Thank you, Emily and Ibrahim, for that student interview. And yeah, guys, it's good to have good motivation, right, Nathan?
Yes, it is. It is great to have motivation, but also confidence. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, then you really can't be the best, right? So, in order to be the best, you have to have confidence and make sure your team is the best too.
Now, on to our teacher interview.
This is staff interviews. How has your experience at ARB been?
It's been really, really great. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's been really cool. A lot of students know that I was next door at Jefferson last year, so it's been really fun to see a lot of the same students. I teach some of them in my 9th grade classes in advisory. I'm really enjoying teaching high schoolers. It's different. I like it a lot. and statistics is new to me, and I'm having a lot of fun teaching that.
What would students be surprised to find out about you?
I like Miss Thomas, who you interviewed last week. I'm also registered as yoga teacher, and back in Boston, where I lived for a little bit, I used to teach yoga in middle schools and high schools, in addition to teaching math.
Are there any embarrassing teaching moments you're willing to share?
Yes. So many years ago, when I was teaching in Boston, there was a little mouse that died in the cabinet in my classroom, and I didn't tell any students. I only told like other teachers and the janitorial staff so they could clean it up, obviously. And a week later, a group of students in one of my classes had a giant, very lifelike like rubber rat thing. And they thought it was really funny to like throw it on the floor in the middle of the classroom when I wasn't looking. And I turned around and there was this thing, and I thought it was an actual dead rat, and I screamed and I said a lot of words that are not school appropriate, and it was terrifying and embarrassing.
What's your go-to song for your journey to school?
What did I pick? Oh yeah, Skate by Silk Sonic, aka Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Love that whole album, but that song especially.
This was Staff Interviews with
Kelsey and Jackson. Back to the host.
Thank you guys for that teacher interview about Miss Cole.
And yeah, guys, we're welcome to have Miss Cole as a new teacher staff.
Yep, I mean, I like her. She's pretty cool, especially in 6th period. Very calm and mellow, but I'll start doing my work, Miss Cole. I will. But about the mice incident, that's kind of intriguing to learn about. I want to ask questions about that. But besides that, now we're off to
The
Cheeseman.
It's your host Jose,
And Sarah.
and we are the Chismosos. So today's Cheeseman is about Nicki Minaj. You're gonna see this next week, but it's the week before. But anyways, what's happening this week is Nicki Minaj is beefing it with Big Latto. Reason why is because Nicki Minaj Super Freaky Girls changed to the pop category, which is not a pop song, it's more of a rap song because she raps. And Big Energy by Big Latto stayed in the rap category and she didn't even rap nothing. Anyways, I was seeing the tweets. We're gonna put some tweets up because they were beefing it in the Twitter, you already know. Big Latto was calling her a 40-year-old bully.
She's 39.
She's 39, not 40. Not yet. So much business, Latto. Then she mentioned her husband.
Oh, don't even.
But you know, we can't say that because you know, y'all could go check it out on Twitter. Anyways, hashtag 40-year-old bully started trending because she's not 40. She almost 40. I think like a little. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna give it to Sarah because it's really a little heated.
Yeah, okay. So yes, they were beefing it because Super Freak Girls is in the pop category and Nicki didn't like that, and then Latto stayed in the rap category. And Nicki was like, oh, like, why didn't you back me up, you know? Basically telling her, like, why didn't you defend me and my song? And so they were beefing it. Latto was like, no, girl, like, she backed off of that. She didn't want to enter that. And Nicki was, like, pushing it. Yeah. And so Latto even went as far as to outing some messages and a phone call. Go listen to that. But people were like, you know, Nicki is always prepared. She knew.
She knew she was being recorded.
Yeah. And that's it, yeah. Is that it?
I think so. So, a little surprise from our segment. So, Spirit Week is next week, and we are doing Monday.
Yeah.
So, we are doing
90/2000.
So, y'all better dress up, I swear to God, bro.
We're doing it for the girlies.
Yeah, we're doing it for the girlies. So, yeah, y'all better dress up. Because if y'all dress up,
flare pants, cargo pants, baggy shirts, t-shirts, anything. Like, y'all can do it.
But thank you. That's all for today. And back to Katie and Nathan.
Thank you, Jose and Sarah, for the cheeseman. And down, Nicki really 40 instigating again.
I didn't even know she was 40 at the time. That's kind of weird.
But it's weird, like, she's like almost 40 beefing it with some young artists.
Personally, if I was me.
Like, me personally?
I wouldn't let that slide.
No, I wouldn't let that slide. But yeah.
That's kind of low, think about it. A 40-year-old against a young artist? That's kind of, that's just low. That's just really low.
Now, on to our fun facts.
Good afternoon, Stallions, and welcome back to another segment of Interesting Facts. For today's topic, we are going to be talking about a very horrific cult that is known as the Ant Hill Kids and were led by a man named Rogue Thoreau. So initially, Roque began his cult by befriending certain people that were not in the best part of their life, and the cult eventually grew in size, including himself, 4 other men, 9 women, and 4 children. The way he'd manipulate these people to be at his beck and call would be by driving them to the point of exhaustion, and by convincing them that he was a gifted healer by God. However, things began to take a turn for the worse when one of the kids in his cult could not urinate, so the man took a scalpel and cut open the boy's you-know-what. Obviously, the boy began to cry, and as punishment for this unbelievable behavior, he ordered one of the men named Guy Vier to punish the kid, which ended up in the little boy's death. This prompted Roque to burn and then hide the boy's body, kill Guy Vier, and cover up the whole ordeal.
Another way this man dehumanized the cult was by making them wear matching white tunics like sheep. Things kept escalating from there, like preventing the men and women from having sex or communicating, hosting gladiator fights, forcing cult members to hurt themselves like breaking their knee with a sledgehammer, or cutting off their toes and wares. But things really turned a sinister turn when Gabriela Lavalier had enough of his hellish acts and tried to escape. Unfortunately, she was caught by Roque, was pinned to the wall with a hunting knife, and had her arm amputated with a chainsaw. Luckily, despite all the punishment she went through, Gabriela didn't give in to her fear and successfully escaped on her second attempt, got Roque arrested, and fled the cult members known as the Anthill Kids. That wraps up our segment of interesting facts. Back to you, Nathan and Katie.
Thank you, Liliana and Luis, for those interesting fun facts. And a cult. That's crazy, huh, Nathan?
Yeah, I don't really understand how cult works, but they just work. But anyways, now we're off to the facts that the government does not want you to know.
Good afternoon, IRB students. It's Chelsea.
And Isaac here.
And today we are back with another things that the government doesn't want you to know. Firstly, the United States had the highest number of incarcerated individuals worldwide, with almost 2.1 million people in prison.
But did you know also that there's a total production of pumpkins by major pumpkin producing states? In 2007, Illinois led the country by producing 542 million pounds of the vine orange gourd pumpkin patches in California, New York, and Ohio.
The value of all pumpkins produced by major pumpkin producing states was $117 million. There are also 110.3 million number of occupied housing units across the nation in 2007, and all potential stops for trick-or-treaters.
So that's it for this week. Don't forget to be safe and to be aware. Back to you, Nathan and Katie.
Thank you, Isaac and Chelsea, for those government fun facts. And that's a lot of incarcerated people, huh, Nathan?
Yeah, in America. But what's even more crazy is that we waste so much on pumpkins? For what? I mean, I'm not really a big pumpkin guy, but why so much? But now we actually have announcements to announce.
Now for the announcements. And the first GSA meeting is on October 26th in room 215 from 3:50 to 4:30.
It's on a Wednesday too. And now it's for Spirit Week next week. And on Monday we're having 90s to early 2000s dress up and look fashionable around that time. Tuesday is bring anything but a backpack day. Boxes. You get the idea of it. Wednesday it's gonna be pajama day. Come in your PJs, all calm and snuggly. I'm bringing my penguin PJs. Woo! And then Thursday is costume day, which is also the Harvest Festival. So you guys should join and dress up. It would be fun because I'm gonna dress up as someone pretty cool and special. And then on Friday, for the minimum day, we have house colors. Just come in any colors, shirt, pants, hat, of whatever advisory house color you guys are. Sorry about that, guys, but someone came in with some breaking news.
And the breaking news is that we will be having our Harvest Festival on October 27th from 4 to 5:30. It's going to be bigger and better than last year's Harvest Festival. There's going to be a lot of games, foods, and candies. Anything.
Yes, it is. Come dressed up and have some fun.
And now, thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys next week.
Oh, wait, before that, for more information about the Harvest Festival and Spirit Week, the slides, Adrian or Alyssa, put the slides in. Now, later, guys.